Oh, I see. I'm really sorry about that.
Tobey, I hope she's okay. I'm Yuito Hata, a 27-year-old employee working in the sales department at NanaKuma Trading. Work is fulfilling, but I'm so busy that it's not uncommon for me to have both lunch and dinner at my desk. Hey, Hata! Do you have the credit check documents for that client from the other day? Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to return them. I thought so. I'll put them back after I use them. Sorry, and thank you. That's Hisada, a senior who's 3 years older than me. He's a kind and dependable mentor who often covers for my mistakes. About Tobey. Is something wrong with her? I just got a call from Rokutora, and I answered it. It seems there was a mistake regarding the delivery date. They were really upset. Seriously? Yeah, they asked to speak with Tobey, so I transferred the call. But it's been 30 minutes and she's still on the phone. 30 minutes? Must be bad. Well, I'm sure she'll be fine. Are you sure? Just look at her. Since he said that, I stood up and looked over at her. She's seriously apologizing on the phone, but she's also handling another task on her computer. What? It doesn't seem like a big deal. She's even jotting down notes from the call while doing all that. Pretty impressive. Wow. That multitasking woman over there is Mizuki Tobey. She's Kuda's peer and one of the salespeople who always has a lot on her plate. She's obviously super competent and always calmly handles her work. It's impressive. I've never once seen her show any weakness. I've heard our boss, the section chief, vent to her, but never the other way around. While I was admiring her, she noticed.
If you've got time, go make me some coffee.
I'll be right back. Yeah, thanks. She's amazing, but Hisada was cool too, just knowing she'd be fine. I need to become someone who can say that, or better yet, someone people say that about. Tobey and Kuda are who I look up to. When I brought the coffee over, she had just finished her call. Here's your coffee.
Thanks. Huh? What's this?
As soon as she took a sip, she glared at the cup. What? I'm so sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I mean, it's really good.
Oh, that's what you meant. Whew, that's a relief. I worked part-time at a cafe when I was in college, so I learned a few things.
I see. Well, thanks. Make it again sometime.
Sure. She complimented me, yes. Oh, right. I'm gonna work hard so she praises my work next.
He's pretty good.
A few weeks later, I was called in by my boss. Excuse me? Have a seat. Yes, sir. You remember the announcement at the last meeting about starting a new project, right? Yes. We're thinking of having you join that project. What? But as you know, we have a lot on our plate right now, so you and Tobey will be the only ones handling it. I'm gonna be working with her? How about it? Can you take it on? If it's tough to manage with your other tasks, I'll do it! Please, let me do it! Good to hear. By the way, on which project did you and Tobey get close? Huh? I wouldn't say we are particularly close or anything. Really? It was her recommendation, so I assumed. She recommended me? She must have seen your work and thought you were up for it. I'm counting on you. Do your best. Yes, sir. So that's how I ended up working on this project with the person I admire. Let's do our best.
Yeah, so, right away.
She started explaining the details of the new project. She's so calm and composed as usual.
How's it going? Any questions? Don't be so nervous. The stuff I'm explaining will eventually be shared with the whole company. The questions you have now might be the same ones others will ask us later.
Got it. Well, something I was wondering about is... When I asked my question, she explained it so clearly. She's really amazing. I've always thought she was impressive, but seeing her skills up close made me realize how much more I need to step up my game. Even though I joined the project, I couldn't hand off all my other tasks to someone else. That meant I had to work on the project after regular work hours. My eyes are getting blurry, but I can't be a burden to her. I'm making coffee. Want some too?
Thanks.
She's so focused. 2 weeks after the project started, I went with her to visit a client for the first time. You're doing great, Tobei.
Thank you.
And who's this? Nice to meet you. I'm Hata.
He's a young employee I have high hopes for. We're working on this project together.
What? Oh, that's reassuring. It goes without saying that being introduced like that made me feel on top of the world. But then...
Hata? Isn't this calculation wrong?
What? I made a mistake that practically wiped out all the overtime I'd put in for weeks. I'm so sorry. What should I do?
It's okay, calm down.
Yes.
Let's fix this, then take a coffee break.
Okay. She must be so disappointed in me. Sorry for the wait.
Thanks. This is really good. Do you know why I recommended you?
No, I don't.
It's because of this. Your coffee is so good.
What?
You probably think that's a silly reason, right? But for a first project, anyone is bound to make mistakes.
Yeah.
But those mistakes help you grow.
Did that happen to you too?
Oh, I made way bigger mistakes than this.
I can't even imagine that.
Since I knew we'd be working late and making mistakes, I wanted to work with someone who could make great coffee like you.
I see. Hearing that, I felt a bit relieved. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's making coffee. I can help her out too. From that point on, I was able to really throw myself into the work. But the new project was full of challenges. Ugh, I'm never gonna finish this.
I'm going to return these to the file room.
All right. She looks pretty tired.
Ah!
What? Tobei? Suddenly I heard a scream and ran over to find her collapsed in the file room next to the office. Are you okay? Her high heel is broken and her stockings are ripped. Tobei!
I'm not okay.
Huh?
Those were my favorite heels, and my stockings were brand new too. I can't take it anymore. I am completely exhausted.
This was the first time I'd ever seen her admit she was worn out. Got it.
Huh? What are you doing?
Just hold on a moment.
What?
I'll be right back. I rushed to the convenience store to buy glue, stockings, and some snacks that would go well with coffee, then hurried back to the office. Sorry for the wait.
Huh? You went out of your way to get these?
Yes, I'll make some coffee now so you can change in the meantime.
Thank you.
When I came back with the coffee, she was back to her usual self. Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem. After moving around a bit, I feel more refreshed. I think I can push through a bit more.
Sorry.
Huh?
I must have let you down, seeing me like this.
Not at all.
Honestly, I'm kind of a mess. On my days off, I just laze around at home, and my parents still worry about me.
I can't even imagine you just lazing around.
I just pretend to be a proper person at work. I wanted to keep up that image in front of you too, but...
I'm not disappointed at all. If anything, I respect you even more now.
Huh?
It just means you're working really hard. I always thought you'd never made a mistake in your life, but hearing that you get tired and feel down sometimes, yet you still keep things together at work, that's amazing. I'm really happy to be working with you.
Is it okay if I'm like this? Can I be myself around you sometimes?
Of course. Since that night, she started letting her guard down and showing her vulnerable side to me.
My shoulders are so stiff. I don't even have time to go for a massage.
I can massage your shoulders for you.
Huh? Really? Oh, that feels so good.
I'm glad. But still... It's finally time to present to the president. I'm getting nervous.
Hey, do you prefer seafood or meat?
Huh? Meat?
Then once this project is wrapped up, let's go out for some barbecue.
Yes! One day I saw her and Hisada having a serious conversation in a quiet hallway. What are they talking about?
Hey, where are we staying after the wedding?
I'd like to stay at a nice hotel. Wait, wedding? The project will be finished by then, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. But maybe we should let Hata know beforehand?
I quietly walked away from the scene. After work that day, she told me there was something she wanted to talk about.
Actually,
Oh, you're getting married, right? Congratulations! I couldn't really smile. I realized I'd fallen for her.
Huh?
I overheard you talking with Hisada. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
That's fine, but do you realize what kind of face you're making right now?
Huh?
Well, you look like a guy who just got his heart broken.
What? I instinctively covered my face with my hands.
If you make that face, it makes me want to get my hopes up.
Huh?
I'm not the one getting married.
What?
A former coworker who switched jobs is getting married. Hisada was invited too, so we were just discussing some things. It's a destination wedding, so we'll be staying overnight. That's why I wanted to let you know that I plan to finish the project by then.
Oh, I see.
He looks relieved. Does he really care about me that much?
A month later, the project was successfully completed.
Good job, Hata.
Thank you for all the things you taught me. With the project done, I guess we won't talk as much anymore.
Hey, why don't you come over tonight?
Huh?
I've got something nice prepared just for you.
Hearing that, of course, my expectations went through the roof.
Eat as much as you want.
Sure. She had ordered some really nice meat just for our promised dinner. I'm happy about that, but she's definitely drunk. This is the first time I've seen her like this. She got drunk without eating or drinking much. You really have a surprising side to you.
What do you mean?
I just think you're amazing.
Even though I'm this drunk?
Yeah, but you're still beautiful, which is pretty amazing.
You know, I only show this side of me to you.
Huh?
I like you.
What?
I actually wanted to confess to you properly, but I got nervous and drank too fast, and now I'm drunk.
That's too cute. I like you too.
Even like this?
I like every side of you.
I'm so happy.
The senior I admired wasn't exactly who I thought she was. She was even more hardworking, adorable, and kind than I imagined. And now, I want to cherish her forever.